be honest, I'm more mindful now than ever in the history of our ministry that everywhere God allows us to travel and sing and share His Word, no matter it's in a local church like here tonight or even a concert venue auditorium somewhere, that there are hurting people facing some very desperate situations almost in every pew. And maybe you're here tonight and you can relate with that. Maybe just the turmoil and the turbulence in your life that's around you, it just seems like that you'll never get out of it. It just seems dark and the walls are closing in. It seems like to you that the love of God is just far removed from your situation. It's just something that you've heard about or sung in a song, but it just does not seem real to you anymore. I can be honest with you tonight. I think the only way that we can help people is when we're transparent. There's been times in my life, even in the ministry, when I felt like that God had forgotten about me. I felt like that I was walking through some valleys, some dark and trying times in my life. And I felt like, God, do you know what I'm facing? Do you know the attack that I'm under? God, do you still love me? Do you still care what I'm going through? Maybe you're here tonight and you can relate with those questions. You can relate with that doubt. If you do, I want you to listen to the words of this song. Because God does love you and He does love me. And even though sometimes it seems far removed, let us just take another visit at Calvary and know that the great love that God has towards all of us was settled at the cross.
I'm so thankful for all of you. You just, I could never tell you how much you mean to us, and we appreciate your support and your friendship and your love. And I want to take a second and introduce everyone to you. We're much bigger tonight than we normally are. Sometimes we have a band, sometimes we don't. But since we were close to where most of them live, we just thought it would be fun to have them come out tonight. I'll start with... well, who am I going to start with tonight? Let's see. I'll start with Jared. He is, where are you from, Jared? I don't know. Dallas? Hiram? Jared is from Hiram. We love him. He's just like family to us. We can just call him at any time of the day or night, and he'll just come out and help us out. And we love him. His name is Jared Dutton. On the drums is a guy that has spent a lot of time playing for us, and he's looked at my back more than he's looked at my face for many, many years. I don't know if that's not a good thing, but but I love him so much, and he's just so multi-talented. He can play piano. He's really just such a great musician, and I'm so thankful that he's my friend. His name is Aubrey Stevens. I call him Arby, so y'all can too. And on the bass guitar is a guy that's very special to me. He is my brother, and he's my older brother, and I'm just kidding. Oh, but I love him to death, and we've traveled together. We have more stories than you could possibly imagine that we can't share with you tonight. But I love him, and I'm so thankful for he and his piano over here. He is from Imperial, California, and he can play any style. He can play any... Did I tell him your name? Todd Nelons, I forgot. He can play any style, he can play any key, and I just really, we just look at him, he knows what we want, and he's also single and looking, and I see a lot of girls here tonight, so if you're single, Lee Davis. On my left is my, who are you? He's my husband, and he better not be on eHarmony, or he's a dead man walking. But he does a lot of things for our group. He writes, and he produces, and he arranges, and his plate's really full. He just never eats it. His name is Jason. On my far left is our soprano singer. She is 20 years old. Sunday she will be 21 years old, and I'm very proud of her. I think she has one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard, and I can say that because I'm her mama. I know, you thought we were sisters, didn't you? But she's my daughter. I think she could be in New York or California. She might even could win American Idol, as long as she didn't sing Pants on the Ground, but I'm proud of her. Her name is Amber. My name is Kelly Nealon Clark, and we're so glad to be here tonight. God bless you.